My name is Ken Masharia. I'm the DCP coordinator Nairobi. I am accompanied by DCP Nairobi supporters. We have called this presser to address the serious issue of the removal of office by impeachment of the governor of Nairobi County. We have called to address the hypocrisy and the interference by the president and the former prime minister. In his usual preach water and drink wine, the president is on record calling out the MPs, saying that the National Assembly has become a den of corruption and that the MPs were taking money from governors to save them from impeachment. Yesterday we saw him doing the same, if not worse, by bribing members of the Nairobi County Assembly and intimidating the ones who did not agree to his bribery. The MCAs, we are privy to the amount that each MCA received in two separate meetings which were held yesterday in different locations in Nairobi. We call upon the president and the former prime minister to uphold the rule of law and to live up to the letter and the spirit of the Constitution by allowing the MCAs to exercise their constitutional role or their constitutional mandate of oversight. We are privy to the motion that was drafted against Governor Sakaja. He has been, or rather the charges that have been leveled against him are very serious charges. They include charges of gross misconduct, abuse of office, and misappropriation of public funds. These are not charges that can be wished away through a political settlement, bribery, or intimidation. We call upon the MCAs to see that the process is concluded to its reasonable end. We equally call upon the president and the former prime minister to allow these MCAs to exercise their role, their constitutional role. We are aware that plans to save Governor Sakaja are mainly because of the apprehension that the deputy governor of Nairobi would assume this position of governor. This is someone who has been stereotyped to be a DCP supporter mainly because of his tribe. It is quite a shame that tribalism is being practiced by the highest office of the land. The state of Nairobi is in, or rather has sunk to very low levels. We are seeing stalled projects everywhere in the city. Bursaries have not been given for 2 years. Insecurity has become the norm of the day. You cannot walk in the CBD past dusk. I think that has also trended on TikTok over the past few days. These are not issues that can be settled through a political settlement. We have seen previous governors or governors who have found their way to the Senate who faced similar or maybe lesser charges than the ones that are facing Governor Sakaja. These are governors who did not seem to be pro-government. Some, like the Meru governor, ended up losing their seats. We call upon Nairobi MCAs to remind them that they enjoy a significant amount of goodwill from the residents of Nairobi with regards to this process. And we also remind Governor Sakaja that he is accountable to the people of Nairobi and not to the president and the former prime minister. So as Nairobi DCP supporters, we are here to say that we support the constitutional process of impeachment, and we ask the parties concerned to allow the process to take its normal course until its reasonable conclusion. The two meetings that took place yesterday in two different locations, one was at Joff Center and the other one was at State House. Money exchanged hands, the MCAs were bribed, and those who did not agree to this bribery have been threatened and are being intimidated. They are being told that they will lose their positions in committees, and some are even being threatened that they will lose their seats. I can say the president is not walking the talk because he's on record calling out MPs, that MPs or other senators are receiving money to save governors. And yesterday he did the same thing, if not worse, by bribing and threatening and intimidating MCAs who are championing for this constitutional process. So the president is not walking the talk.